Okay, a little spicy. Kind of sweet. I think, let's try once more. I think I got it. Okay, so this tea from Alex's sister is a little sweet, a little spicy.
Clacker!
What?
I'm sorry, have you seen Raven in here?
No, not lately. I don't think Raven's been in here recently.
Oh, I like that cup. Can I see that? Thank you.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Excellent. What is this liquid inside of it?
This is tea from Alex's sister, and it's a little sweet, a little spicy, but it really makes you feel good.
Oh, is that tea that your sister sent us, Clacker?
Yeah, I thought it was your sister.
No, it's Alex's sister, not mine.
That's confusing. Where it came from? I swear the package said Clacker's sister.
No, you can see right here. It says Alex's sister, Alex. I don't see any K's in there at all. Or an R. Well, I guess in sister there's an R, but...
I think your stigma's working against you again. I clearly read that as Clacker's sister.
Do you know if she has a living will?
A living whale? Well, that's, I'm an orca folk.
I don't know what to say to that.
I thought you said it wasn't your sister.
It's not my sister, it's Alex's sister. It says right here, Alex's sister's tea.
Well, here, did she sign the letter that she sent with the tea?
Oh yeah, of course, it's right here.
Oh, excellent. Let me see that. I just need a signature. Great. Oh, welcome to the crew, Alex's sister.
Welcome back to the Kaleidosphere, a Dungeons & Dragons Play Podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan, and I'm joined tonight by Grant.
Lucky? Sure. Got a concussed little goose while I'm following the moose. That's it.
Cody.
Jack Rackman, knot tying expert.
Pippin.
Moriarty, I'm sure me and Adriel will find a way to make this work.
And Alex.
Clacker Volkson, I wish I had some more Sanity right now.
Yeah, I bet you do. Most of you do. Join us on episode 42 of our first campaign, To Whom the Sea Belongs. While you are listening, as long as it does not put you in danger, don't do this if you're driving or whatnot, but head on over to patreon.com/thehomebrewdnd and see what all amazing rewards we have to offer there. Particularly relevant to this show, $2 and up will get you access to OnlyFins, which is our talk show. It will get you access to maps that I have made custom for this campaign. You can get some PDFs. There's a PDF of Zachariah, along with a bunch of other characters from the other podcasts. $10 and up, you get a shout out on a show of your choice, and $25 and up, you get a shout out on all of the shows. If between now and January 11th, which we are getting pretty close to that by the time you're listening to this, if before January 11th you sign up to be shouted out on the Kaleidosphere, or on all of the shows, because that includes the Kaleidosphere, then we will send you not 1, not 5, not 7, but 6 amazing stickers. These are Kaleidosphere specific stickers, ranging from a "Oh hey there, how's the weather" Clacker sticker to a "When you die, your corpse will serve me for eternity" Zachariah sticker. They're pretty awesome. And if you don't want to sign up at that high of a monthly tier, then that's understandable. It's a couple Starbucks drinks a month, so put that in perspective. But anyway, you can head on over to actualplaypods.com to buy the bundle of stickers individually as well. So that's just a super exciting announcement I wanted to be sure you are aware of. Last week on the Kaleidosphere, you explored the final 2 holes in the Well of Fate. You ventured into your past's formative moments that have shaped each of you. That was a pretty traumatizing experience for a lot of you. Jack is the only one who emerged pretty much unscathed. I think he got 1 point of sanity damage. Everyone else took a little bit of a beating. And then in the very last hole, there was a shark swimming around in a water-filled chamber, but you managed to completely bypass that encounter by having Moriarty fish the disc out of the water with his fishing pole. And that is where we are picking up. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning on this beautiful, towards day the 15th of Rain Summer.
Alright, boys, so 1 more hole to go. We go down and do this. Finish the place.
And then we go to fucking sleep. I'm getting tired.
Yar. Everything should be all done.
All right.
We can take a nice
Moriarty
long
will
rest.
finagle the wheels and go back to the empty hole where we have to go down.
All right. And so you descend into a cavern that is relatively familiar. This one is enormous. It's as big in diameter as the surface of the Well of Fate itself. So that's like 180 feet, I want to say, maybe 150. It's a large hole, or a large chamber, rather. There are 9 pillars supporting the chamber, 9 columns in a circle, and in the middle there's a larger 10th column that has the matrix in it that Lucky took a nap in a while back, and that you put the steering wheel and all of the different wheels in previously. It didn't quite do anything at the time. The mirrors are still arranged in the shape you put them in previously, which is a perfect decreasing Fibonacci spiral, where a bright blue laser is shooting out from the south wall, spiraling around the room in a Fibonacci sequence into the matrix, in the center pillar.
Alrighty then, so should I go plug it in, or should we group up and then plug it in?
Yar. I think so. But everybody be on your guard. Last time it spun the entrance around and we got stuck in here for a few hours.
Well, wait, just FYI, what was the riddle? Remember from the hag?
May today and yesterday lead to tomorrow.
No, that was the riddle from down here. The wheel, something about the wheels is what the hag's riddle was.
You have to remember that they wanted us to come here. So, are we sure that what we're about to do is what we're supposed to do? Like, this isn't just the Eye of the Norns. What, it has to get like powered or something, or what? What exactly are we trying to accomplish? Because this final step is our last chance to not do what the hags wanted us to do. I just want to take a moment before we do.
You bring up a good point. We could try to, attune with this, like we did with the Totem of the Goal.
I think it needs powered, is the insinuation that I got from last time we put it in there. But why? Like, why do they want us to power this thing?
I think they were hoping we would have died.
You think?
Finished all the task and then powered it up. We die and then they collect it? I don't know.
So, quite possibly another trap.
What was that they said about the Eye of the Beholder?
Wait, that's not just something said about beauty.
Do you want me to pull the riddle up again, Grant? Are you asking me as a DM?
I'm trying to, I think I have it in my notes. Put them together and it'll be just fine. Don't forget the powder's price for real. Somebody that's still not, that's just to start the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember where I got the Eye of the Beholder. Did I make that up?
I think Lucky would remember because he enjoys song and rhyme and stuff. Let me find a sonnet real quick. If you can read it as Lucky, I think it would be cool to have him kind of like recite the notes that he found, or the notes that he's put together.
Okay.
Need just a minute to find it.
They rhymed beholder with beholder. I remember that.
Yeah, her rhymes were very interesting. For a self-imposed curse, I guess it's okay, but definitely broke the rules a couple of times.
All right, there you go, Grant.
Okay. I jotted it down. Okay. What awaits you at the Well of Fate? You'll soon ascend the mountain to this place. I'll tell you as long as you don't berate me. If you fail this quest, in grave disgrace. The well holds legendary power untold, but also oozes history forlorn. Oozes. Okay. The fates made grave mistakes in days of old, and since we've never seen nor heard of the Norns, an artifact is buried in the well. Your foresight and clairvoyant powers of tact improve. Be warned, for you must all prevail and earn this ancient, beauteous artifact. Responsibility is hard to shoulder, and beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Did we see any oozes? I don't remember any oozes.
Don't remember any ooze. Are you proposing an ooze beholder?
I look up at the ceiling. Is there any oozes?
There aren't any oozes. Oozes in that sentence is a verb and not a noun. That doesn't mean that there isn't necessarily an ooze somewhere lurking about, but
Okay, so Uzi's in the eye of the goose holder.
Yarn, in that phrase, beholder is not a noun either. It's
I hear what you're saying. Okay, so we charge the eye. Then, do we just want to, like, dimension door out with the totem?
I mean, we got the totem. We got to go back for Laffy, I suppose.
Well, we could just dimension door out of this hole. Instead of being locked in here for a long time.
Yar. Good thinking.
Okay. I think we should prepare for a potential
ooze holder.
It just seems a little bit too easy. I mean, not too easy. Please don't kill me, God. It seems like it's not over yet, is what I meant to say.
I have a feeling it's not over yet.
So I'm gonna stand back here. Hey, let me see your packs, guys. Let me see your packs.
My what?
Your packs. Your backpacks. Your packpacks. Your supplies. I'd like to see your supplies.
What are you looking for in there?
I have
torches.
A magic pen.
No.
A magic coat.
Torch. I need torches.
Wooden shield.
I got a few of those.
Torches.
I don't have any of those.
Seriously?
I got a few.
Yeah, I've got some torches too.
How many torches you guys got? I'll collect them later.
I have 0 torches.
Well, I've got 9 now.
9? Okay, I've got...
Yeah, like 7.
Okay, I'm gonna try and put some torches around the room just to light this place up, assuming that we're dungeon diving. It's a big-ass fucking dungeon. We're about to put a legendary artifact in a hole. I'm assuming...
Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. Minecraft. That's exactly what I was thinking.
In my head, it is canonical that both Lucky and Jack are experienced in video games.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were just,
Did you bring a bed?
They've met a few miners in their lifetime. And they illuminate things with torches and lanterns and stuff.
It's Minecraft. I put my bedroll down and then I swing my arm at it. It's like, okay, now if I die, I'll just wake up right here.
Seeing torches and then you talk about a bedroll. One of my favorite moments in an old campaign was a friend of mine was really dumb barbarian and lit his bed on fire as a torch. He forgot he also had torches, and so it was just a hilarious moment.
Nice. Well, you've got torches all around the room.
Alrighty, well, we got the torches out.
Enter the Matrix.
Should we all group up or?
No.
No?
No. I don't
guys...
know. Not usually. In my encounter with raid bosses, usually don't want to group up.
Alrighty then, well, Popboy can stay with me. And alrighty, are you guys where you want to be?
I guess
I don't
so.
know.
I don't know where I want to be until I see whatever jumps out at us.
Alrighty. Moriarty puts the wheels into the thing.
Can you RP that a little more? It seems like a big moment.
Alrighty then. Moriarty takes the combination of wheels and then, well, what are we calling them? Stones, gems, whatever they are. And he's gonna, eye facing out, he's gonna stick the mechanism into this hole in the wall. Is it in the wall or is it in the floor, like a pedestal?
Yeah, it's a grotto in the wall.
Alright, Moriarty's gonna get off to the side, he's gonna click it out into the wall space and kind of just finagle it until it just clicks in.
Alright. And then step back so that the laser can activate it?
Yes, he's a little bit off to the side so that it didn't
Right.
only touching the outer edges so that he doesn't get beamed.
Yeah. Alright, and with the completed wheel... with the completed wheel inserted into the matrix and the laser swirling about in a Fibonacci spiral to power it up, again, the wheels begin separating out from one another just slightly and spinning within one another like this enormous, 17, 18 piece gyroscope, all whirling together. The whites around the outside begin to look a little bit glossy, Moriarty, and the blues and browns kind of sparkle, and there's an inner light within this thing. You begin to see other colors as well. There's some greens and some yellows. It's just like a luminescent iris. And a the black obsidian, much like a pupil does. You can see kind of a white highlight where like the light is bouncing off of this thing's eye, and then the lasers from the wall stop. It seems that the light has been completely absorbed into this thing, not the lantern light, just the laser light. And out from this center column, the eye floats, but it's not disembodied. It's inside an enormous head. This head is floating in the air, maybe 2 feet above the ground. It's got an enormous grinning mouth with spiky, sharp teeth and a drooling tongue that's licking its teeth like it's just tasting them again for the first time. And eye stalks, probably the thickness of your arm, Moriarty, branch out from this thing. There are horns, almost like more teeth, poking out from this thing's head. A whole enormous beholder stares at you.
Wow.
I take it your name must be Norn.
Norn? No. My name is Nagish. It's so wonderful to taste the air again. So lovely to see someone with my own eye for the first time in I don't even know how long. I don't know what year it might be. Well, thanks for releasing me. It's lovely to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, the name's Moriarty.
Oh,
And
God.
you're welcome, but I do think you have an object of power on you that we rather need.
What do you mean? And its eye stalk tentacles are peering about the room. It sees Jack. It does not, from where it's at, it does not see Clacker. It does catch a glimpse of Lucky. And it just gets the biggest, toothiest smile when it sees both of you. Oh, no need to duck behind the mirror there. Cat person, you can talk with me. I've been starved for company, you see.
Just looking around.
I've just been asleep for so long. These terrible dreams. Dreamed of like things roughly the size of a Canadian goose running all about. I fear I must have caused just a tremendous amount of chaos for all the people around me.
Oh wait, you did actually dream this into existence?
I've had quite a few crazy, ridiculous dreams of late. I mean, maybe
I
not
totally
of late.
called that.
It's just so good to be awake again. And it gives this enormous yawn.
Hey, I'm curious about maybe some like social credit with you. Do you have anything against a few hags, a few sisters, that they maybe do this to you?
I have...
Scold, for Dandy, ring a bell?
Please don't say those names. I have so much against them.
I have good news. I think we're in like an enemy of your enemy situation. We killed them.
All of its eyes blink, and then all of its eyes blink again, and it grins. You killed them?
Yeah.
You killed them?
Yarg.
Yeah.
Well,
Splendid! Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, this is... I mean, of course you did, and then you came to rescue poor Nagish and wake him up from his endless slumber. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
What was that name?
Nagish, and you're Moriarty, right?
Yes, the name's... Yes, I'm Moriarty.
So wonderful to meet you all. Oh, this is great.
I was just wondering if, like, where are we at? We're in what continent?
Oh, you're in the kingdom of Arohav. I haven't
Arohav.
named the continent, yeah.
Oh, okay. I just was, like, wondering if any of us could do, like, a history check or something to see if we knew the name from somewhere.
Sure.
Not that I'm really well trained in history, but...
I would be curious if I had heard the name. For sure. I'm pretty trained in history.
But Nagish...
Yeah, anyone who wants to, you can go ahead and make that check.
Got a 19.
As did Moriarty.
Clacker and Jack got
got
16s.
We're shared roles, boys.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a 19 is not enough to place this name, so none of you are precisely familiar with Nagish.
Hey, so Nagish,
Yes. And
Hey.
what was your name? Tabaxi?
my name is Frederick. I
Liar.
You need to be a little more kind, sir. It's very rude.
Okay, River.
Hey.
Okay.
Lucky stops talking.
So, are you the Eye of the Norns?
It's quite the story, let me tell you. Yes, I am. Or rather, and it blinks at Central Eye. This is the Eye of the Norns. It's beautiful, isn't it? Especially in me, where it belongs. So, many, thousands of years ago, I assume it has to be thousands, right? What year is it?
What year is it, DM?
What year is it?
Oh,
Right.
sure, sorry. My bad. It's,
Well, I'm not the best person to be telling you that. I'm a cook. I don't really keep track of that kind of thing.
You don't keep track of the year, Moriarty.
No.
255 AWS or after the world storm.
It's 200, blah, blah, blah.
255. Okay, so I suppose this vision I'm seeing is of the past. I never can tell whether I'm looking at the past or the future, or the present. At least through my main eye. I can see the rest of you through my peripheral vision. Anyway, I digress. The story. World storm. I suppose that what I'm seeing, the hurricanes forming on the horizon, that must be the ancient history you're referring to. Regardless, long time ago, the Norns, that would be the sisters three, the names that, these names are distasteful. Skuld, Verdandi, and, Erder. Skuld, Verdandi, and, Erder, pardon my memory lapse, I'm still waking up. They are the Norns, the fates. They weave the destinies of everyone. And, power hungry as people like that often are, they thought, wouldn't it be great if our shared eye were made more powerful? You see, they had this crystal ball that they used to divine the future, to not only see potential futures, but to choose which ones would be enacted. And so they conducted this ritual to bring in lovely Nagish from the far realm, beyond the comprehension of three-dimensional, or is it two-dimensional? I can't tell with you lot. Lower-dimensional beings like yourselves. They brought me into this existence, into this cramped confines of these lesser dimensions, and they fused, get this, they didn't ask for permission, they just fused my eye, my center eye, with their Eye of the Norns. It was painful, but it gave me great sight, and great confusion. I can never tell, again, whether I'm looking at the present, or the future, or the past. It's all a blur. All of it. It's all a blur. But when they found that they couldn't control me, I'm not some plaything of theirs, no, quite the opposite. I started trying to explain to them their proper place, and my proper place, and they didn't agree, and so they trapped me in this blasted well.
I see.
Interesting.
Interesting? It's quite terrible!
Yarr.
How would you like to be stuffed in a well and shoved inside a stone pillar and have your eye ripped out and split apart like an onion and scattered throughout the entire rest of the area? It's awful.
Doesn't sound very good.
I
Right.
look across the way to Jack and I say, well, seems like it's time to get going, isn't it?
So soon?
Well,
Lucky is gonna cast a spell.
Okay,
Do we need to go on initiative? Or just do it?
just do it. We'll go on initiative if we need to.
I cast heat metal on the eye.
I'm not sure any of the eye is metal. Can you think of an instance where...
I mean, I would figure parts
I
of
didn't
the,
wite them
the
down.
wheel,
I just,
like,
I was sure parts of it were metal.
The
But that's
three
fair
from
if there's
the-
no metal on it.
I would have thought if it was like a captain's wheel, maybe not like the whole thing is metal, but it would at least have like metal braces on it or something. But it could also just not have any.
I'm pretty sure it was made entirely from wood and from clay in the town, and then just from stone and petrified wood from the well. From the well.
The whale?
I will go back through every disc that we've found and find a time when you said metal. No, I'm joking.
I don't believe that spell would work on this eye.
Would I know that there was not a metal disc in all of that?
I think you can take the spell slot back. If you want to cast a different aggressive spell, you can do so.
I would like to, if I can't do that, then I'll
I'll also give this to you. The matrix appears to have transmuted the properties of the eye. It looks like an actual eye, like fleshy.
I guess then, yeah, I would say across very serious Jack, like not the way Lucky is ever. I would say, I think it's time to go, Jack. And obviously saying, like, time to fuck this thing up.
You have to leave already, but we were just getting acquainted. I haven't had friends in so long. It's been so lonely. I mean, as a token of gratitude for you waking me up, I can see if I can gaze into the distance and learn something that might be beneficial to you. Please stay. I would hate to lose my new friends.
Lucky just kind of slowly walks around this big pillar, like his tail kind of wrapping around the pillar while he walks.
Some of the beholder's eyes in the back of its head are waiting for you. It still sees you.
Right. No, I know. It's the way that we're set up now is we kind of have it surrounded-ish.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to know anything else.
That makes me sad.
Jack?
Yarr. I'm so sorry. And then, yeah, I think it's time.
Time for you to leave? Perhaps I can leave with you. Perhaps we can adventure together. Just you don't need to leave.
Breaking my heart.
It is insane how no matter who we're playing, what we're doing, what situation we're faced with, your and I's interpretation of the situation is always the opposite. Literally, as far away from agreement as we can be, we get there.
So, here's the thing, don't know quite how to say this, but kind of need your eye.
It blinks. My eye? I just got my life back. Please, no. Please, no. No, I think we should just talk for a while. I have so many interesting things to tell. So many stories, so many pasts or futures, perhaps. A slumbering god I see in the distance. The totem. I sense it is near. It's a nice totem.
Don't think about the totem. Stay with us.
War brewing in the south? That's probably not a good thing. Monsters in the deeps. It's harder for me to see in the water, but I do anyway. There's not good things beneath the waves. But no, coming back to that totem, it really is nice. Perhaps I can give you more information in exchange for it?
No, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to keep our totem.
Ask him where your friend is.
I mean, yes, we could ask that.
Where my friend? Well, you're all my friends. You're all my friends. There's no need
I
to.
think he was
for you to
talking to
leave.
me there.
Oh.
He was referring. I should ask you where our friend is.
Why would he talk to you instead of me? I'm so much more interesting.
Well, that's a little bit rude now, don't you think?
Not if it's true. But I'm sorry. What was your question? You're looking for a friend. I mean, I'm right here.
Oh, but you're not the person we're looking for. See, if you could see all this stuff, do you happen to know where our friend Hudson is?
It rolls its eye back in its head. Its other 10 eyes are watching you, but its central eye is rolled up in like kind of a trance.
All of its eyes are
And,
watching me?
Well, you collectively. I would say 4 are watching Lucky, because Lucky has been more sus, and 3 are watching Moriarty, and 3 are watching Jack.
Excuse me.
And Nagish will say, let's see, a friend. Oh, there's a friend traveling south. I think he died, but he got better. He's traveling with friends. He has been fighting gnolls along the way.
Kicked their ass, didn't he?
A pixie with him. He has some sort of illness. That's not good. His bones are rotting. I think he'll be okay. Does that help?
Oh, that's too bad for him. I was looking for a different friend.
Different friend. Let's see. Oh. This person seems sad. I think he'd like to be friends with me. No, that's no good. He seems depressed. He seems, looks like he's just in a small room all by himself. Can't get out. He's missing a few fingers.
Whoa, that's rather unfortunate now, isn't it?
I would say so. But enough on him. Let's focus on the present.
Well,
Or the past, or the future. Whichever it might be. I think this
well,
is the
in
present.
the present. Well, actually, let's talk about the past. See, a few days ago, we got this mission from a god to come here and collect the eye. And so now we're here in the present, and we're going to need the eye. So in the future, we could go rescue that friend.
Huh. Must have
Well, I
been.
don't think the friend was a part of that.
Must have been Jiton, huh? That's the god that sent you.
A Benji Hood?
Jiton.
No, that's not who I was thinking of, no.
Lucky, you would recognize that name. Jiton.
Okay.
That's a god. You okay?
I'm good. Nothing happened. Don't
I'll
look at
recognize
chat.
that name if you say
Just,
so.
just stay with me.
Yes, you recognize the name Jiton. It's a god from the religion of Shamatism, which is pretty popular in Taiyang, where Lucky is originally from.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling up his domain and such.
No, I don't think he's the one who sent us, no.
Jiton is the father of gods, represented by an acorn.
Oh, acorn. Cool.
Well,
Acorn
wait a
god.
minute. All-Father. How can there be an All-Father and a Father of gods?
What? I'm surprised that Jiton did not send you. I mean, he's always been so interested in this eye. And Nagish blinks, and then he just says, Jushpatar. Jushpatar, that... I don't know why I said that. I don't know what that means, but I find it, I saw it.
I could
when
go for
when
a good
blinked.
juice bar right now.
Yes, that sounds great. Should we go get drinks and continue our conversation? You are so interesting, even for being only three-dimensional.
Does that word ring a bell, Nathan?
With a
Jewish
1 on
Patar?
your religion check? No, it does not.
That was for the last one.
I didn't ask for a roll.
Alright, Carlos.
Make another religion check.
Come on, Lucky.
12.
Well, with a 12, no. No, that's not a name from any pantheon that you would connect with or any history that you've come across.
I look at Jack with all of my I don't like this that I can muster in my feline features, and I'm a little frustrated to see him waffling at this moment. He brought us here, he told us this is what we were doing, and he seems like he's not being very decisive right now. And I am going to get frustrated.
I mean, Jack's
And-
ready to go. He's in position. He's ready to go. I thought you were going to do something a while ago. I've been waiting for it.
I can't. There's no metal.
No, no.
I am going to cast a spell. Well, I guess, okay, so I don't want a metagame. Do I know anything about this creature, Nathan? Have I
About
ever
beholders
heard of-
in general?
Yeah, about beholders. Specifically, what I know about their cone.
Make a Arcana. I think that's the appropriate skill. Make an Arcana check.
Okay. 12.
With a 12, you do know about their cones. You know generally about how they fight, how their eye rays do different strange and usually bad things.
Uh-huh.
I will. Yeah. I think that's all Lucky would know. As a player, Grant, you do not know all of the features of this particular beholder.
No, definitely not. I just, I imagine that Lucky would understand that the big eye is the danger eye, is kind of the simplest way to put it. Like, as a relatively seasoned adventurer, Lucky is going to start running as fast as he can towards Nagish. His paws are going to grow and grow and grow. His legs are going to get longer. His arms are going to get longer. And his face, basically his cat fur, is just going to go dark and coarse. And I'm casting Polymorph, and I am going to pounce on him in the shape of a giant ape, and I'm going to try to grapple him so that I can keep his eye pointed away from my friends.
Okay, you get a surprise round. Let's all roll initiative.
Alrighty then. As the guy standing in front of the eyeball, I wasn't going to start anything.
I just felt like you were going to do some sort of support thing, so I was waiting for it.
No, I'm going to turn into an ape and run at it. I'm mad.
That's an 8 from Moriarty for initiative.
I really am trying to picture this cat to gorilla animorph thing, and it looks pretty cool in my head.
It does, yeah. Nagish got a 13.
I got a 13.17. So what's his dex score?
14. You're going before him.
I go first.
All right, looks like we're all in. Lucky also gets the surprise round.
Okay, I'm going to try to grapple this thing. and so that I can control where its big Eye of the Norn is going. I got a 15, so I'm replacing my first attack with the grapple attempt.
All right.
+6. It's not great, but that's what I got.
Yeah, I mean, it got a 5, so it is grappled.
Okay, so it's grappled, and I'm going to try to like keep it facing away from me, and I'd like to like take a step this way so that I can point it off in that direction. And then I am going to lift up my fist and just hammer down on this thing. So Lucky has like run up, turned into those just like little cat feet, right? Like, and it's like, and I grab it and I just scream like, slam on the back of its head here. A 15? I don't even know if that hits, but 15.
15 does not hit.
Oof.
And that's my turn.
Pretty decent damage.
Or rather, it connects, but it's like squirming. It's hard enough for you just to hold onto it with one hand.
Okay.
Top of the initiative order will be Jack right after the beholder uses a legendary action to do a random eye ray at Lucky.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I would like a Constitution saving throw, please.
15.
That I was looking for 16. 30 necrotic damage to the giant ape.
Got it.
All right. Jack, go ahead.
How many totem charges do we have left?
4.
Oof. I'm gonna shoot a level 2 guiding bolt at it. 19 to hit.
19 does connect, putting the totem next to Clacker.
For only 8 damage, yikes. Some upcast.
Some
A lot of
upcast
ones
indeed.
in there.
I mean, the next attack against it has advantage. That's something.
It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing.
And then I will
Pretty close to it, though.
back off a little bit. I'll get behind.
How do you know if it hit?
I mean, I
He
rolled
rolled
a
a 19 earlier.
to hit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it up there at the very tippy top.
Yeah. All right. Clacker's turn right after another random eye ray. This eye ray is going to be at Jack, as Jack has just made Nagish mad. I don't like that. We were going to be friends. This was going to be wonderful. Wisdom save, please, from Jack.
Oof. 20.
Woo!
Nice. Okay. No effect as a sizzling swirl of purple energy flies out and smashes into the stones behind you. Go ahead, Alex.
I'm sorry, but this is the way it has to be.
Why are you sorry to this thing? Wait, I'm a gorilla.
Oh!
Yeah, Clacker's just been kind of hiding out behind this pillar on the left side of the room, just kind of listening to everything. And he's very concerned right now. He's, very the most cautious barbarian that's ever existed. So, he's going to use bolstering magic on himself, so I can roll an additional d3 when making an attack roll or an ability check. I'm not sure if I want to rage yet. I literally can't even see this thing. Like, from my vantage point, it's just completely behind on the other side of the pillar, so I have no idea what it even looks like.
It's a sight to behold.
Wow.
The eyes go, I can't see where it is, so I don't know. So it's going like this way. It's facing this way, correct? Where
Yeah,
the
correct.
giant ape has it? Okay. Facing kind of on, like, underneath me, in between.
Yeah, southwest on the map.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Clacker. Oh, jeez. Clacker's just gonna kind of step out from behind the pillar so you can see what's happening. And 10, 15, that's 15 feet. I'm going to use Chill Touch on it for 13 plus a d3. Roll a d3 for 15.
15 does not connect.
And then I want to use the rest of
Would
my
it
move
have
to go
advantage?
right behind that pillar again. Oh, would it have
Oh,
advantage?
it would have
right.
advantage. You're right. From the guiding bolt.
So 21 then
That does hit.
for 7 necrotic damage.
Nice.
And then I want to use the rest of my move to go right back behind that pillar because I have overheard. I can see these beams that have shot out and like hit or missed people. At least I'm assuming from here I can see the beams like flying. And Clacker's just kind of like, no.
Yeah, you've seen the purple beam that Jack barely dodged.
Yeah.
All right, Lucky, it's almost your turn, but first I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as another eye whips around and stares at your
Got it.
ape form.
11.
As you... This actually might backfire, but it's a random eye ray. So, as you are grappling this thing, You feel one of your arms growing heavy, and you see that you're turning to stone. It is now your turn.
Nice.
What?
You are restrained.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hug this thing real fucking tight then, wrap my big old gorilla fingers around it as best I can. If I'm turned into stone, then it's gonna be a beholder pedestal. And you're gonna be stuck with me for a long time, buddy. I say this in gorilla, so it sounds like... and then I'm going to 15 and 14. Man, with the luck, I can't hit. I missed twice.
You do miss
Damn.
twice.
Unlucky. That is a +9 to hit.
Yeah.
I've just rolled I've rolled 2 6s and a 5.
Yeah, that's tough. Because the damage is so good on that creature.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the end of your turn now, so I'll need another dexterity save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everyone else, well, Clacker is behind the pillars, so can't see this, but Jack and Moriarty and Potboy look on in horror as this ape just completely turns into stone.
I look badass though,
You do look badass.
and he's still grappled. So
For now, yeah. But now it's his turn. Yeah, he's going to... the beholder is going to use its disintegration ray with scalpel-like precision to carve off one of the gorilla's arms, freeing itself from the grapple. Well, that was all really unnecessary, wasn't it? Can we just talk now?
You just lasered off my friend's arm.
That's its entire turn. Moriarty, that brings us to you.
Well, you did just laser off our friend's arm, and we still do need the eye.
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. That was his polymorphed form anyway.
Just saying, we can always repair your eye after we get it, you know. It's not like we have to go fully down this route. No a healer.
I want my eye. I want my eye. I don't want you to have
See-
my eye. I want to have your totem. But we can talk it out. We can talk it out.
Well,
You take your
Can't
totem.
have the
leave-
totem.
That's, we will talk it out. You take the totem, I take my eye. We go on our way.
see, but we're here for your eye, sorry. And Moriarty's gonna start swinging
All right, a 19 hits. 18 hits.
for 14, and then 10, and then he's gonna swing again with the fishing pole, the bottom of it, for 14 to hit.
And that one will miss.
Right, and Potterboy get up there, and that'll be it.
All right. It's going to be Jack's turn after it makes another random eye attack. This one's going to be at Moriarty. Constitution saving throw, please, as a searing, golden red beam lasers out from one of its eyes.
A crit.
Very nice. Very nice. Jack's turn.
In honor of that there.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a charge of the Totem of Tygal to shoot another guiding bolt. 25 to hit,
Yes.
16 damage.
Nice. Double what you did last time.
Right. Yeesh. And then, yeah, I'll stand my ground, I think.
Okie doke. Alright, gonna take another legendary action and a lair action, and then it's gonna be Clacker's turn. Random eye against Moriarty. So this lilac, violet, light pastel purple beam wafts out almost like a gas and then hardens into kind of an arrow and shoots at you, Moriarty. So I'll need a dexterity saving throw.
A 15.
I was looking for a 16. Unfortunately, that's 26 psychic damage and 21 sanity damage as it sears through your
Holy
soul
shit.
and your mind.
Dude, do you have any sanity left?
I do, but not much.
What happens if you get to 0 sanity? What?
From this Scourge Ray, if you get to 0 sanity, you die.
Oh.
It depends on the effect or the output that's causing the insanity. Clacker, it's almost your turn, but you feel the flesh on the back of your neck kind of prickling, and when you glance behind you, you see that there is an eye in the surface of the wall, blinking at you, and it shoots an eye ray at you as well. This is the same kind of blackish purple swirling ray that you saw attacking Jack earlier. Unfortunately, that's a wisdom save for you, Clacker. I know that's not your forte.
I crit failed.
Yikes, that's a 0 on the dice with a crit fail. Okay, so you are frightened of the beholder for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Frightened means you can't willingly move closer to it while you can see it, and while you can see it, you have disadvantage on all d20 rolls.
Got it.
Actually, I think it's attacks and ability checks. I think saving throws are exempt. I'll double check. But it is your turn now.
Y'all, I'm about to dimension door out of here, I think.
Well, at least one of us is gonna live. Go find Zachariah.
You could grab one of us.
I mean, he can't move closer to the beholder.
Yeah, I
It's
can't.
true.
And there's one behind me too. I'm literally like stuck in place right now.
Oh, that eye is gone. It just appeared
Oh, that
on
was
the
just
wall
an
and now
eye.
it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little blinker. That was just a layer action.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 charges. If y'all can disengage and make it over here, then y'all can use the other one to use Dimension Door and bring the pillar to and yourselves. This thing is just walloping. And because if I would have gotten hit by that beam of sanity, I'd be dead. That'd be it for me. That's more than my maximum. That's more than the sanity I have right now. And this is... Clacker's very convinced this is all just a very bad nightmare, and he wants to wake up from it right now, too. Y'all got real quiet.
It's no hard feelings. Like, that sucks. But, like, if that's it, that's it. And Jack and Moriarty can still get out. I'm really, my main concern is Little Goose is in the southern corner. Can one of you grab... What? Can one of you grab... What do you guys... Could one of you grab them before you Dimension Door out?
Sorry, I'm just reading the stuff about... I'm just reading the totem right now. I myself am like speechless right now, and I'm like, I am so clueless. I'm so torn.
Torn like a gorilla statue with a severed arm.
Exactly.
Yeesh.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Absolutely.
Think like Clacker, don't think like Alex, you know?
We are one and the same! No, he is me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm literally sitting here like battling myself in my mind right now too.
It will be Nagisha's turn after you if that makes any difference.
I know, and it does. Oh my god.
It's the heat of battle. Time is ticking.
I know, oof. Oh my god. Like, my heart is literally, like, pumping right now. I can, like, oh my god. Oh.
Is it easier if we count down? 5.
No.
4. 3.
Clacker's gonna yell out from behind the pillar, get to the totem, get it with you, we need to wake up from this nightmare. And he describes the town center of, what was the city we were in?
Tristan?
I don't think you can go that far.
Tristan?
I don't think you can go. I think it's a 500-foot range.
300
Right,
feet.
okay, so can I describe, like, the top air, like, the outside of the well? Because we're not that deep. We went on, like, 40 feet or something, you said?
Correct. Well, you're deeper than that, but you're not out of range of dimension dooring straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a range of 500 feet. You're 140 feet down.
Clacker's gonna yell from behind the pillar, this dream needs to end, we gotta go. And he describes the outside of the top of the well, the outside, and he casts Dimension Door with the totem.
All right. Yeah, and he pops away. All right, cool. So it's Nagisha's turn. He's going to spin
I'm
around
gonna move
and
my
train
token just
his...
so I can see what's happening.
Okay. He's gonna train his eye malevolently on Jack. Jack, you feel kind of an absence. It's like you're missing a limb. Sorry if that's too soon, Lucky.
I mean, Jack is missing an eye.
Hey, I have a question. I need a DM
Okay.
rules. I have a fucking rules question.
Okay.
He has hit me with his anti-magic cone, the way that he has just turned. I was polymorphed when I was turned to stone. What happens? Because I'm no longer polymorphed. Hello? Sorry. Just kidding.
I'm pondering.
It's the heat of battle. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta make a decision.
Lucky, make a luck check, fittingly.
Is that like the thing I do in Homebrew?
Yeah, a d20.
Just a D20? Okay.
Just a d20.
Can I use my inspiration on this? Or am I pushing it?
You can use your inspiration.
Oh, a 12. I got a crit fail and a 12.
Yeah, I was looking for a 10 or higher, so you return to consciousness as Lucky, right next to this thing.
Am I still polymorphed? Or I mean,
No.
am I still stone?
No.
Okay.
That was the luck check.
Is my arm attached?
Yes, because that was during the polymorph. Now it's anti-magic cone is hitting Jack but not Lucky at this moment. It's going to make its 3 ire attacks, 1 at each of you. The first will be at Jack, second at Lucky, and third at Moriarty. Jack, another wisdom save, please. Pinkish, bluish wisps of light float out from an eye and begin to caress you.
15. Wait a minute. No, wait, I don't know if this works on that. Never mind. Magical guidance, it's only for skill checks, I think.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. It can't target you. You're in its anti-magic field. It can't belay all of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna count that as it making an actual mistake in combat. It's been asleep for a very long time. So we've only got 2 rays left. I need from Lucky a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, let's go, Lucky.
21! Woo!
Cool. So a lethargic kind of green ray that seems to drip with like humidity peels out from one of its eyes in visceral fashion, and you dance out of the way. Lastly, from Moriarty, I will need a wisdom saving throw.
Use my inspiration.
Okay.
Not that it really mattered. I got 21 on 21.
Double 21.
Okay. Well, luckily you do not fall into deep, horrific hallucinations, so you are A-okay, and it is your turn.
Sorry, bailing or what?
If we can.
Only 2 of you can bail. There's only 1 charge, and you can only take 1 person with you.
Well, that sucks.
I look at Moriarty, I said, yeah, get to the
If you
totem.
can kill it, kill it. If you can't, you can't.
We'll just at least get to the totem, though.
Alrighty then. Moriarty will run all the way. Well, I can't do both. Moriarty is gonna dash behind the totem. Beside the totem and behind the pillar, out of sight.
All right.
And Pop Boy is going to smack it. The Beholder. And where's my attack? Force Empowered Rand. Crit from Pop Boy!
Wow.
Let's go, Pop Boy.
Nice job, Pat Boy.
Hot boy.
12 force.
All right.
Or 10 plus 2 force.
Yeah. We're going to do a random eye against Lucky, and then it'll be Jack's turn. Constitution save from Lucky, please, as a icy blue ray swirls toward you.
4.
You are paralyzed. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns, but paralyzed is better than petrified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack's turn.
Are you really paralyzed? Oh. Man, I'm about to pull the most epic RP move of all time.
Okay.
I look over at Lucky and I see that he gets paralyzed. And I just see that everything's kind of crumbling around me. And I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on Lucky.
You can't.
I'm going to warp Lucky. Why can't I? I can see him.
You're in an
You're in the
anti-magic
anti-magic.
Well, can't I just walk out of it?
cone. I suppose you could just walk out of it.
Yeah, I'll just walk out of it. What is it? 90 feet? I just kind of casually walk out of his cone there. And I cast Vortex Warp on Lucky. Boop. Right over here next to the totem with Moriarty.
Nice.
I look over at Moriarty and I say, you know what to do. And I just look over at the Beholder and I say,
I'll hang out with you. I'll be your friend.
This has been the Kaleidosphere. To whom the sea
No! Come
belongs.
on! Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Thank you for joining us on this epic voyage. We would love to hear from you, so you can go to linktree/the Kaleidosphere to find links to all of our social media, our email, and our Discord, which is the best place to hang out with us and to yell at me for this cliffhanger. This podcast is a homebrew podcast, and our dice sponsor is FanRoll Dice. You can get amazing dice and dice accessories at fanrolldice.com. Be sure to use the coupon code HOMEBREW for 10% off anything on the website. They have amazing dice, especially the liquid core dice. Those are especially beautiful. So go to fanrolldice.com and use coupon code HOMEBREW. This campaign is dedicated to Brandon, who we hold in loving memory. To Whom the Sea Belongs is a campaign set in the Kaleidosphere. That's kale, like the vegetable, Ido, I-D-O, sphere. Join us next week